Have an amazing story of inspiration for all of you today. Standing Strong, the inspiring story of an unlikely sisterhood and the court case that made history. Author Diane Reeve joins us this morning to talk a little bit about her personal story and this book. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Can you set it up for us? Can you tell us your story? This is your story.
This is my story. About 12, 13 years ago, I came out of an 18-year marriage. And people told me I was too young to give up on love. A handsome Frenchman swept me off my feet, fell in love with him, spent 4.5 years with him, and caught him cheating, kicked him to the curb, and had quite a few health problems from the time that I had broken up with him. I attributed it to depression and fatigue and things like that. And then 6 months later, I found out that I was HIV. I had HIV.
That you were on the brink of getting AIDS.
And I did get diagnosed with AIDS like 10 days later, but there were other women in his life that he had cheated on. I knew how to find them, and we kind of felt like that he knew that he was positive. So when we went to the police, they said, oh no, 2 women, it's not enough. It's kind of like the Bill Cosby case. You know, nobody believes you unless there's more than one woman. And so we stood up and said, I said, I'm going to go find the rest of the women. And we found 6 that filed charges. We found 4 more who testified at punishment, and he's now serving a 45-year sentence in a Texas prison.
Good for you. That's an incredible story.
Thank you.
And that you made it out, and that you are still strong, as the book says. Standing strong. What was it like to write this book and to tell this story?
Well, it was really cathartic, and during the whole process of going through that, I had to journal in order to keep my sanity. I was obviously in counseling for depression. There was a lot of anxiety going on because if he had found out that we were tracking him, I'm sure he would have come and killed us. I mean, I really thought he was going to kill us if he found out. He was an ex-con. He had already had a felony conviction. So, you know, we were very, very careful, but still, I was on edge, you know, the whole time. And, you know, we persevered, got through it. And the story is about the inspiration of it, how, as women, we can come together and help each other and you know, stay strong together rather than just trying to do it all by ourselves. I have a great quote for you. When Madeleine Albright was on the campaign trail with Hillary Clinton, she said, there's a special place in hell for women who don't help each other. I kind of turn it around and I say, there's a special place in heaven for women who do.
That's a great, inspiring quote. We should all put it on our mantles. Last question here as we run out of time. Not only is it a true crime book, but an inspirational book, but also part of a mission to inform women.
Exactly. And I do have a website that will help women who are in the dating world. It's called datestronger.com, and it teaches women how to protect themselves sexually, physically, and emotionally in the dating world.
Oh, Diane, I can't thank you enough for joining us here. And
my pleasure.
Real quick, how are you doing? You doing good?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm a 7th degree black belt. I own my own karate school. I've been in business for 20 years, and I'm still kicking.
Good for you.
Thank you so much.
Good for you. Thanks again. Enjoy your time in Austin. She will be signing books at all Barnes and Noble locations here throughout the week, and you can also find it online at Amazon. And we're going to be